It is the 23rd annual Delaware Standardbred Owners Association Awards Dinner. It is a night full of winners, and that includes this guy right here who I get to hang out with all night long, Bill Ellis. Again, we meet.
Dearest, nice to see you. Hey, quick question. I think I've been here since the 15th annual. Is that right?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. I can't even remember what I had for dinner yesterday, so.
I remember everything I had for dinner. I just look at my vest. You know, I was looking online the other day because you can get these on YouTube, and I believe the 15th was the first time I showed up down here. And I do have to say, you haven't changed one day in all those many years.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And thank you for the little plug on our popular YouTube channel, youtube.com/Post Time Show. You know, if you don't know Bill, he comes to see me once a year because, you know, we're just such a great team together in front of hundreds of people giving out all of these horse awards and congratulating everybody for all their stellar accomplishments in the first state. You must really love me, or at least love, you know, like, I don't know, being a ham.
I love everybody here in the state of Delaware. This is a great place. You have a great crowd that comes every year. There's a lot of good harness racing names that come out of here. And of course yourself, you ventured up to Massachusetts last summer, and I missed out. I didn't know that you were there.
Yes, I was there in Plain Ridge, by the way, yes, in Massachusetts, because I was cheering on Chartin, a family horse. You may have heard of her. She's the fastest female harness horse of all time. I mean, like, whatever. She's okay if you like those kind of horses. But you're a big deal, though, because let me make sure I'm right. Well, I know I'm right about this. You are in the New England Harness Raiders Hall of Fame. I do know that. But you're also announcer. You've driven a little bit. You've done sort of everything in harness racing.
I've been exposed to a lot in the business. I've groomed horses, and I've seen a lot, and I love it. There's some really good people that are involved in harness racing, hardworking people. It pays off for them when they win the races. Because, you know, a lot of people, when they go to the races, if it's like, you know, Dover, they show up at 4 o'clock. But their day starts at 6. You know, and these people put in a lot of work, and a lot of people love these animals. And it's a special breed of person that races horses.
Well, thank you. That's very nice of you. I mean, I don't think that gets said quite enough, you know, on the show. We try to present it, but really, you know, actually hearing it word for word, you're right. There's so much work.
Well, if more people got exposed to it, like in the state of Maine, they have this virtual realistic, or whatever they call these glasses that you can put on. You sit in a jog cart, and it gives you the sensation that you're actually in a race. And I think if more people were exposed to that, I think that you'd have more people that would come to the races.
I've seen that before, and they actually have something like that also at the Hall of Fame in Goshen. So definitely, thanks for, you know, bringing it. We got to get that to Delaware. I got to pull some strings. I got to do something.
If you get it, you'd like it. Yeah. It's everybody that rides in the jog cart. They're not actually riding. It's your brain is telling you that you are, because you're looking at these glasses that gives you that impression that you are. And it's good.
Now, also, in addition to all of the behind-the-scenes work that Bill does and in front of the camera work that Bill does, you're a little bit of a jokester. Can we say you're a comedian of sorts, depending on who you ask?
Well, Rita Stage says laughter is the best medicine, which is true. And I like to laugh, and I like to make people laugh. In fact, I got a cute joke that I can tell over the air. About this older couple go to the doctors, and they tell the doctor, they said, "Doc, our memories just aren't that good anymore. Is there some sort of medication we can take?" Doctor said, "You don't have to take a medication." He goes, "All you do is just write it down. That way there, you just look at it if you have a memory slip." Okay. So a couple of days later, they're back at the house, and the husband says to the wife, "Sweetheart, I want to sit in my chair, and I want you to get me a bowl of ice cream." Okay, he goes, "Now write that down." She said, "Honey, I can remember a bowl of ice cream." He said, "You know what, I want whipped cream also on it too." She said, "Okay." He said, "Now write that down, whipped cream and ice cream." He said, No, I can remember that." He said, "Okay, before you go, I want a cherry on top. So I want a cherry with whipped cream with ice cream. Write that down." She says, I can remember that. So about 10 minutes go by. Here she comes with bacon and eggs. Puts it right down in front of him. And he says, I knew you would forget. Where's the toast?
Thank you, Bill, and I'm excited for another great night, and thank you for coming to the first date once again.
Yes, I like the first state, Delaware. Now, the only reason why you became the first state, you're so close to Philadelphia, which was the capital of the country at the time, so you got a chance to deliver the paperwork up there. See, Boston, we had a little longer ride.
That's right. Details, whatever. We'll go with that story. Love you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Look forward to another year here.